Meanwhile, the family of the 3 JMU students killed in a car crash are objecting to a plea deal that they say has been reached in their loved one's case. Good evening. Thanks for joining us here at 6. I'm Janine Samuels.
And I'm Bill Fitzgerald. Our Cameron Thompson has more on that plea and what the families are saying about it.
On February 2nd, 2023, the lives of 19-year-old John Luke Ferguson, 19-year-old Nicholas Troutman, and 20-year-old Joshua Martis were cut short when the car they were in crashed into a tree in West Virginia, traveling at 95 miles per hour. Ferguson and Troutman were from Metro Richmond, and Martis was from Williamsburg. Now their families say the driver of the car accepted a plea deal that they, quote, strongly oppose. The family says 21-year-old Campbell Ryan Fortune of Henrico was supposed to go to trial on 7 charges last week in Hardy County, West Virginia. All 4 were either members or potential members of the Pi Beta Chi fraternity at James Madison University in Harrisonburg. A fraternity source told CBS 6 on the night in question a large group of them drove to a gentleman's club in Hardy County. Fortune, then 19, was the designated driver for the car with the victims and one other student. On the way back from the club, the car driven by Fortune swerved 2 times before hitting a tree at 95 miles per hour. Fortune was charged with 3 counts of negligent homicide and 1 each of reckless driving, underage possession of beer, no proof of insurance, and speeding. But the family say Fortune was offered a deal by a new prosecutor and pled no contest on February 25th to 1 count of speeding and negligent homicide. In a statement, they said they expressed their opposition to the prosecutor because it, quote, diminishes the gravity of this tragedy and is unfathomable to our families. CBS 6 asked the prosecutor's office why they went this route, but have not heard back.
Prosecutors always have some motivation to come to some plea agreement because it gives them a sure thing.
Looking at the case, CBS 6 legal analyst Todd Stone, a former prosecutor himself, says there's always a risk with going to trial and what you can prove beyond a reasonable doubt.
I think what the families are feeling here is that they could have proven 3 negligent homicide cases, and why would they only go with 1 when they could have proven 3? That's an understandable concern from the families.
And sentencing in this case is set for next month on April 22nd. Meanwhile, the families have also filed a civil lawsuit against the fraternity and its members earlier this year in Henrico. In Richmond, Cameron Thompson, CBS 6 News.